Check. Hello, hello. Hey. Welcome, everybody, to the Wednesday night lockdown jamboree. I'm your host, Mike G. I'll be playing some songs. All right. Going now? Hey, person on YouTube. We're just giving it a second for some folks to join on Instagram. Yeah. All right. Let's kick things off with Don't Think Twice. Well, it ain't the news calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. Well, it ain't the use calling out my name, gal, I can hear you anymore. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason why I'm a traveling on, but don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't you walking down a long and lonesome road, gal, where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye is too good a word, gal, so I'll just say fare thee well. Well, I ain't saying you treated me unkind, could have done better, but I don't mind. You just sort of wasted all my precious time, but don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't used to turning on your light, baby, the light I never known. Well, it ain't the use of turning on your light, baby, I'm on the dark side of the road. Still, I wish that there was something you could do or say to make me change my mind and stay. But you never did too much talking anyway, so don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering all the way down that road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Well, don't think twice, it's alright. Alright. Keep it rolling right along with Little Willie. Here's My Heroes Have Always Been Cowboys. I grew up dreaming of being a cowboy and loving them cowboy ways, pursuing the life of my high riding heroes. I burned up my childhood days. I learned all the rules of a modern day drifter. Don't you hold on to nothing too long. Just take what you need from the ladies and leave them with the words of a sad country song. My heroes have always been cowboys, and they still are, it seems. Sadly in search of and one step in back of themselves and the slow moving dream. Cowboys are special with their own brand of misery from being alone too long. You could die from the cold in the arms of a nightmare, knowing well that your best days are gone. Picking up hookers instead of my pen, I let the words of my youth fade away. Old worn out saddles and old worn out memories with nothing and no place to stay. My heroes have always been cowboys, and they still are, it seems. Sadly in search of and one step in back of themselves and the slow moving dream. Sadly in search of and one step in back of themselves and the slow moving dream. Yeah, I'm already getting heckled. Look at this guy. Show the YouTube folks. Show the one person on YouTube. This guy. Stinking. Or Hungry Cat. Gotta name and shame the cat once in a while. Yeah, he'll never meow again. All right. Here's Truck Driving Man. I stopped at a roadhouse in Texas. It was a little place called Hamburger Dan's. I heard that old jukebox a-playing a song about a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in that jukebox and play that old truck driving man. The waitress just poured me some coffee. I thanked her but called her again. I said that old song sure do fit me, for I am a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in that jukebox and play that old truck driving man. I climbed back on board my old semi, and then like a flash I was gone. I got them old truck wheels a-rolling. I'm on my way to San Antone. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in that jukebox and play that old truck driving man. And play that old truck driving man. All right, all right. It is full on allergy season, folks, so apologies in advance for all the coughing and throat catches I'll probably experience throughout this evening. Brutal allergy season here. Genevieve tried to nap on the floor earlier. That's how bad it is. You might be able to see my eye here is all swollen and red. I get really bad eye allergies. Strange. All right. Here's Joyce Country Ceilidh Band by the Saw Doctors. For those who don't know, a ceilidh is a party. The rest should be self-explanatory. How does the song start? Yeah, okay, here we go. A little spacey, folks, a little spacey. We're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. We're playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? For the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. Wednesday night, off we go. Tune the fiddle, strain the bow. Take it handy for the first few sets. Sure there's hardly anyone listening yet. Oh, we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. We're playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? But we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. Thomas and Mary out on the floor. Well, they never lost it, that's for sure. In his sparkling shoes and his dad's white shirt. She's got a brand new perm and a pleated skirt. But we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. We're playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. A bit of Ceilidh. We do do's and functions, weddings and wakes, meats and salads, buns and cakes. If you need a few tunes, just give us a call. For the house, the pub, or the parish hall, we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. We're playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. Well, there's a princess on the floor all night. She could fairly throw them shapes all right. How you mad, are you on your own? How are you fixed for a seat back home? We're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. We're playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country Ceilidh Band. More Ceilidh! Boom, shaka, laka, laka, Ceilidh Band. Woo! And backup vocals, huh? Give it up for the background vocals, folks. All right, let's see here. What we got next? Here's Scenic World by Beirut. The lights go on, the lights go on. When things don't feel right, I lie down like a tired dog, licking his wounds in the shade. When I feel alive, I try to imagine a careless life, a scenic world where the sunsets are all breathtaking. Breathtaking, breathtaking. All right, here we go. Another Willie song. So I got to get drunk. Yeehaw. Well, I gotta get drunk, and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. Gonna spend my money, call everybody honey, and I wind up singing the blues. I'll spend my whole paycheck on some old wreck, and brother, I can name you a few. Well, I gotta get drunk, and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. Well, I gotta get drunk, no, I can't stay sober. There's a lot of good people here in town who want to hear me holler, see me spend my dollar, and I wouldn't think of letting them down. Now, there's a lot of doctors that tell me that I better start to slowing it down. But there's more old drunks than there are old doctors, so I guess we better have another round. All right. Well, I gotta gotta get drunk, and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend my money, call everybody honey, and I wind up singing the blues. Spend my whole paycheck on some old wreck, and brother, I can name you a few. Well, I gotta get drunk, and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. Oh, now we got a little Britney for you. This is my Britney Spears cover. This is Till the World Ends.
Literally no one expected a Britney song.
Yeah. Maybe I'll learn Hit Me Baby one more time next. Maybe I'll choreograph some dance moves for it. Apologies to my knees for my knees showing. I know how unsightly it is. Just couldn't put jeans on tonight for y'all. Sorry. You know how it goes. All right. Here is my slow, sad cover of Till the World Ends by Britney Spears. This kitten got your tongue tied in knots, I see. Spit it out, 'cause I'm dying for company. I notice that you got it. You notice that I want it. You know that I can take it to the next level, baby. If you want this good bitch, sicker than the remix, baby, let me blow your mind tonight. I can't take it, take no more. Never felt like this before. Come on, what you waiting for? DJ, get me on the floor. Watch me move when I lose it hard. Get you off with a touch, dancing in the dark. You notice what I'm wearing, I notice that you're staring. You know that I can take it to the next level, baby. Hotter than the A-list, next one on my hit list. Baby, let me blow your mind tonight. I can't take it, take no more. Never felt like this before. Come on, what you waiting for? Never get me on the floor. See the sunlight, we ain't stopping. Keep on dancing till the world ends. If you feel it, let it happen. Keep on dancing till the world ends. Keep on dancing till the world ends. Keep on dancing till the world ends. See the sunlight, he ain't stopping. Keep on dancing till the world ends. If you feel it, let it happen. Keep on dancing till the world ends. Keep on dancing till the world ends. Keep on dancing till the world ends. Yep. It's just funny. My wife's the only one clapping for me. I know, it's just funny. You kind of have to clap for me, you know?
I mean, I'm not that nice a person.
If little dude really cared, he'd learn how to clap with his paws.
You're a little muffled by nature.
Yeah, he tried, but it was too muffled, so there was no point. All right.
Matt sent a taco in place of clapping.
All right. Tacos gladly accepted. Here's Hurtin' on the Bottle by Margot Price. I put a hurtin' on the bottle. Maybe now I'm enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water, but that don't touch the pain you put on me. I was veering for the white line of the shoulder, faded lights all cast upon the wall. Baby, I know that we've been getting older, but you're never too old to learn to crawl. I put a hurtin' on the bottle. Maybe now I'm blind enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water, but that don't touch the pain you put on me. I met you with your thumb out in the alley. No one ever comes down here no more. I was looking for a peek inside the valley, but searching for a key outside your door. I put a hurtin' on the bottle. Maybe now I'm blind enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water, but that don't touch the pain you put on me. I was riding high on low expectations. It's like singing loud when no one's left to hear. I was drinking from the well of inspiration, but it's all falling on these wasted ears. I put a hurtin' on the bottle. Maybe now I'm blind enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water, but that don't touch the pain you put on me. Been drinking whiskey like it's water, but that don't touch the pain you put on me.
What a song.
What a song. All right. Do you mind putting a little more hot water in? Okay. Let's see here. Well, tonight I'm not going to make anybody request it. Here's Oyoko, old John Lennon tune.
Just make sure your nephews are listening.
Nephews, are you listening? And also to Quinn and Asher, my nephews, who requested that I do AC/DC's Back in Black, or I'm sorry, Thunderstruck. I want you guys to know that I really did try. I really did look into it, but it is not really a song that can be done in this format. Kind of needs two guitars, and even still, if I could distill it down to one essential guitar part that would sound good on its own, I would do it. But I really can't. So, one of you is just going to have to learn how to play the lead part and then come up here and do it with me. I think is the solution. But anyhow, That's neither here nor there. Here's Oyoko. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I call your name. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. My love will turn you on. In the middle of a shave, in the middle of a shave, I call your name. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. My love will turn you on. My love will turn you on. In the middle of a bath, in the middle of a bath, I call your name. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. My love will turn you on. In the middle of a dream, in the middle of a dream, I call your name. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. My love will turn you on. My love will turn you on. In the middle of a cloud, in the middle of a cloud, I call your name. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. My love will turn you on. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. Oh, Yoko. Yeehaw. Just a little guitar de-sweatification real quick. There we go. All right. Here's Lil Waylon. Tonight the bottle let me down. Clearing that phlegm.
My God. Stop.
Genevieve hates when I mention phlegm.
Let's move on.
I'm being told to move on. Apparently the phlegm banter is not appropriate. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Don't let's talk about that at the Grand Ole Opry, man.
I'm only allowed to talk about that at the Grand Ole Opry?
I said they don't let you.
Oh. How would you know? All right. Tonight the bottle let me down. Tonight the bottle let me down. And let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. I've always had the bottle I could turn to. And lately I've been turning every day. But the whiskey don't take effect the way it used to. And I'm hurting in that old familiar way. Tonight the bottle let me down. And let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. Each night I leave the barroom when it's over, not feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight your memory found me much too sober. I couldn't drink enough to keep you off of my mind. Tonight the bottle let me down. And let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. All right, all right. Here's Forgiving You Was Easy. Good old Willie Nelson tune. Forgiving you was easy, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. I just keep thinking, and your memory is forever on my mind. You know I'll always love you, and I can't forget the days when you were mine. Forgiving you was easy, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. The bitter fruit of anger growing from the seeds of jealousy. Oh, what a heartache. But I forgive the things you said to me. 'Cause I believe forgiving is the only way that I'll find peace of mind. Forgiving you is easy, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. Years have passed so swiftly as once again fate steals a young man's dreams of all the golden years, and growing old together, you and me. You asked me to forgive you. You said there was another on your mind. Forgiving you is easy, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. Said forgiving you was easy, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, indeed. What do we got next? Got a little song written by Steve Goodman and John Prine called You Never Even Call Me By My Name.
Woo-hoo! The perfect country western song.
AKA the perfect country and western song. Oh, all right. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. But you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. And you don't have to call me Charlie Pride. And you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fire inside, and I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded staying. And you don't have to call me darling, darling. Even call. Well, I seen my name a couple times in your phone book, and I seen it on the signs where I play. Every time I know I'll hear David and Jesus at Judgment Day, and I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison. And I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by the damned old train. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me Well, I wonder why you don't call me. You never even call me by my name, Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect country and western song.
All right. Well, here's a little G and F and R for you. Guns N' Roses. This is Don't Cry. Okay. Talk to me softly, there's something in your eye. Don't hang your head in sorrow, and please don't cry. I know how you feel inside, I've been there before. Something is changing inside you, and don't you know? And don't you cry tonight, I still love you, baby. Don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry tonight, there's a heaven of you, baby. And don't you cry tonight. Give me a whisper and give me a sigh. Give me a kiss before you tell me goodbye. Don't you take it so hard now, and please don't take it so bad. I'll still be thinking of you and the times we had tonight. And don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry tonight, there's a heaven above you, baby. And please remember that I never lied. And please remember how I felt inside. Now, honey, you gotta make it your own way. You'll feel better tomorrow. Come the and don't you cry tonight. Don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry above you, baby. And don't you cry. Don't you ever cry. Don't you cry. Don't you ever cry tonight. Thanks. Hit the wrong chord at the end there. Whoops. All right. I'm gonna do A Hard Rain's a Gonna Fall next. I've only done this song once before, and that is because there are a ton of lyrics to this guy, and they're, very very imagistic, very you know there's not like a logical flow to them or anything, so I am not even attempting to memorize these lyrics because I just don't know how I could. Um, so I'm going to read the lyrics while I sing it. But the thing is, this little screen I have here doesn't fit all of the lyrics at once because, like I said, there's a ton of them. So I'm going to have to pause probably twice during the song and scroll a little bit. But let's just pretend those are dramatic pauses, all right? All right, here we go. Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been, my darling young one? I've stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, well, it's a hard rains are gonna fall. Oh, what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers a-bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered in water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's a hard, and it's a hard rains are gonna fall. And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder that roared out a warning. I heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were ablazing. I heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve. I heard many people laughing. I heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's a hard, and it's a hard rains are gonna fall. Oh, what did you meet, my blue-eyed son? And who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who walked a black dog. I met a young woman whose body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hatred. And it's a hard, and it's a hard rains are gonna fall. And what'll you do now, my blue-eyed son? And what'll you do now, my darling young one? I'm a-going out back before the rain starts a-falling. I'll walk to the depths of the deepest black forest, where the people are many and the hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison, and the executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten, where black is the color, where none is the number. And I'll tell it and speak it and think it and breathe it, and reflect from the mountain so all souls can see it. Then I'll stand on the ocean until I start sinking, but I'll know my song well before I start singing. And it's a hard, and it's a hard rains are gonna fall. Thank you. And now it's time to end the Instagram broadcast and restart it. So you probably all know this by now, but it's going to cap us at an hour, so it's probably going to kick you all off any second now. So we're going to stop it and restart it real fast. So come back. You can rejoin us immediately.
And then we'll be back for a half hour. Forever and we'll just switch over.
What up, everybody?
Coming back.
All right. So while everybody's trickling back into the Instagram, I'm gonna.
Yep. Sorry, folks. Okay. I don't know why it paused it automatically, but it did. And we're back.
All right. Here's Star Witness by Nico Case. Are we good to go? We got folks back?
Yeah, pretty much. But it's working, so I have to straighten it so you can handle the ideas. Alright, you're good. Cat and Kate are eating fake meat in your honor.
All right. Thanks, Kat and Kate. It's very nice of you.
Alright, you're good to go.
Okay, here we go. Star Witness by Nico Case. My true love drowned in a dirty old pan of oil that run from the block of a Falcon sedan, 1969. The paper said 75. There were no survivors, none found alive. Trees break the sidewalk, and the sidewalk skins my knees. There's glass in my thermos and blood on my jeans. Nickels and dimes in the 4th of July roll off on a crooked line to the chain link lots where the red tails die. Oh, how I forgot what it's like. Hey, when she sings, when she sings, when she sings like she runs, moves like she runs. Hey, when she moves, when she moves, when she moves like she runs, moves like she runs. Hey, there's such tender wolves round town tonight, round the town tonight. Hey, there's such tender wolves round town tonight, round the town tonight. Hey, pretty baby, get high with me. We can go to my sister's if we say we'll watch the baby. The look on your face yanks my neck on the chain, and I would do anything to see you again. So I fall in behind. Hey, when she sings, when she sings, when she sings like she runs, moves like she runs. Hey, when she moves, when she moves, when she moves like she runs, moves like she runs. Hey, there's such tender wolves round town tonight, round the town tonight. Hey, there's such tender wolves round town tonight, round the town tonight. Go on, girl, scream and cry. We're miles from where anyone will find you. This is nothing new, no television crew. They don't even put on the siren. My nightgown sweeps the pavement clean. Please don't let him die. Oh, how I forgot what it's like. All right.
Keys, and I think you should learn
All the Nico case. Every single song.
She did have a country band called Nico Case and her boyfriend.
She did.
She gets points just for that.
She does. All right. Nothing I can do about it now. Not a response to the request for me to learn all the Nico case. But there is nothing I can do about that now. This is another Willie Nelson hit. I've got a long list of real good reasons for all the things I've done. I got a picture in the back of my mind of what I lost and what I've won. And I survived every situation, knowing when to freeze and when to run. and regret is just a memory written on my brow. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I've got a wild and a restless spirit. I've held my price through every deal. I've seen the fire of a woman's scorn turn her heart of gold to steel. I got the song of the voice inside me set to the rhythm of the wheel. And I've been dreaming like a child since the cradle broke the bow. But there's nothing I can do about it now. Running through the stages, going through the changes, coming round the corners in my life. Leaving doubt to fate, staying out too late, waiting for the moon to say good night. And I could cry for all the time I wasted, but that's a waste of time and tears. And I know just what I'd change if I went back in time somehow, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Running through the changes, going through the stages, coming round the corners in my life. Leaving doubt to fate, staying out too late, waiting for the moon to say good night. And I could cry for all the time I wasted, but that's a waste of time and tears. And I know just what I'd change if I went back in time somehow, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I've forgiven everything that forgiveness will allow, but there's nothing I can do about it now. All right.
I have a question that's going to be one of those things I ask and then regret. But when he says waiting for the moon to say goodnight, what does it mean? Like he's going to stay up until dawn?
Yeah, because the moon says goodnight when it goes to bed at dawn.
Got it. So he's going to stay up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. He's staying out too late. He's
Staying out too late.
he's leaving doubt to fate, staying out too late.
Got it. Dan requested Olympia Washington.
It's the next song on my list. Patience, man. Just joking.
You know that one too, right?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Patience. Oh, yeah. Seriously, Olympia Washington was the next one on my list, Big D. I was just about to play it for you, buddy. So here we go. This is one of the Rancid tunes I played last time. If you haven't bought yourself a copy of that and Out Come the Wolves yet, walk or run, whatever you got to do. Wait, you can't. You can't. Walk or run to your computer and order that shit online. I mean, that album. All right, here we go. This time, hopefully I don't biff on that third verse. Hanging out with Lars down on 6th Street. He knew that I was in trouble. I was feeling much like the devil. Something burning deep inside of me Ran into 3 pink magicians. These girls took us to the fun house where we played a lonely pinball machine. Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway. Cars passing by, but none of them seemed to go my way. New York City, I wish I was on the highway. Back to Olympia. How many times will it take me before I go crazy? Before I lose everything? Something burning deep inside of me. All I know, it's 4 o'clock and she ain't never showed up, and I watched 1,000 people go home from work. Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway. Cars passing by, but none of them seem to go my way. New York City, I wish I was on the highway. Back to Olympia. I'm having a hard time understanding. It gets all too demanding. She's all gone and I'm stranded. Something burning deep inside of me. On the 3 pink magicians. These girls took us to the fun house. I don't want to be alone again. Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway. Cars passing by, but none of them seem to go my way. New York City, I wish I was on the highway. Back to Olympia. Well, I almost got it that time.
Can I show everyone a photo of what we're seeing? I know that this is a very professional show, but what's happening right off camera is that our cat is obsessed with his little chili pepper and doesn't give a crap about my
Yeah, I knew it. I mixed up a couple of those verses. Sorry, Dan. 3rd time's a charm, buddy. Next time I'll get it just right. You and me are the only people listening right now who know that I even messed that up, but
Correct. I mean, I just poorly ran away with a photo of our cat, so really
all right. Here's Galway Girl.
woohoo! Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Steve Earle song. Took a walk on the old long march of a day, and I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day, and I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl round the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day, and she asked me up to her flat downtown of a fine soft day, and I ask you, friend, What's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. 'Cause I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. And I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. 'Cause I traveled around, been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
I'm a Galway girl.
Sure. All right, here's a old Phil Spector song that we know because of Neutral Milk Hotel. I Love How You Love Me.
Who recorded it first?
Paris Sisters. Excuse me. I love how your eyes close whenever. Whoops. Let me try that again. I love how your eyes close whenever you kiss me. And when I'm away from you, I love how you miss me. I love the way your kiss is always heavenly. But darling, most of all, I love how you love me. I love how your heart beats whenever I hold you. And when you think of me without being told to. I love the way your touch is always tenderly. But darling, most of all, how you love me. I love how your eyes close whenever you kiss me. And when I'm away from you, I love how you miss me. I love the way your kiss is always heavenly. But darling, most of all, I love how you love me. All right. Well, I think it's that time. I'm going to go into my final two tunes of the night, which we all know is going to be Wish You Were Here and Hallelujah.
I was thinking now, Grayson requested Buddy Holly. If you don't know, but we could do a weaker song first.
No, I just decided I'm going into my last two.
Okay.
All right, I'll do a Weezer first. Which one? Really?
Oh, nope, say it ain't so.
All right. Sweat. Oh. All right. Somebody's hiney is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold one. I guess I'll just close up my eyes. Oh yeah. All right. Feels good. Wrestle with me. Something is a bubbling behind my back. The bottle is ready to blow. Say it ain't so. Oh, oh, your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. Oh, oh, your love is a life taker. I can't confront you, I never could do that which might hurt you. So try and be cool when I say this way is a water slide away from me that takes you further every day. Hey, so be cool. Say it ain't so. Oh, oh, my drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. Oh, oh, your drug is a life taker. Dear Daddy, I write you in spite of years of silence. You've cleaned up, found Jesus. Things are good, or so I hear. This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient feelings. Like father, stepfather, the sun is drowning in the blood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Say it ain't so. Oh, oh, your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. Oh, oh, my love is a life taker. All right, here's Wish You Were Here. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think well? Did they get you to trade hot ashes for trees, hot air for the cool breeze? Or did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for the lead role? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost half of the same old ground. What have we found but the same old fears? I wish you were here. All right. Here's hallelujah. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, you say I took the name in vain, but I don't even know the name. If I did, well, really, what's it to ya? There's a blaze of light in every word, and it don't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, baby, I've been here before. I know this room and I walk this floor. You know, I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? Remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And that's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 All right. That'll do it for this edition of the Lockdown Jamboree. I guess we're not really in lockdown anymore. New York's in phase 1 of reopening, so I guess I'm gonna have to rename this. You probably shouldn't go out because there's still a damn pandemic jamboree.
Be responsible, but live your life as best you can, Jim.
Anyhow, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're staying safe, staying sane, staying healthy.
Love you all very much.
Take her easy. Thanks for tuning in.